Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE Dark. Well, tonight we're kicking things off with action on the SmackDown side of things from Glensdale, Arizona. Is out for action here in singles competition as the legendary luchador Rey Mysterio with his protege Mustafa Ali and his corner as this is WWE 2K26 Universe Mode Episode 51. Welcome to KO Productions. Welcome aboard, folks. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King, and welcome to WWE Dark.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Murray L.E. from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Last time we saw Rey Mysterio in singles competition, it was a loss to the Viper Randy Orton ahead of Orton going into his WrestleMania rematch against AJ Styles at Saturday night's main event just 2 weeks ago. Orton would win that night. Let's see if Rey Mysterio can get a big win back with Mustafa Ali. This time by his side. Wasn't by his side in his loss to Orton. Let's see if Ali being there could be a win for Mysterio tonight. Could he pick up his first win of the season? Believe it or not, he's not had a win just yet in this season as Rey Mysterio, and neither has his opponent tonight in this match. So 1-0 has got to go tonight in the opening contest in WWE Dark, because here is the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa. Gonna be a fun one to kick us off.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 208 pounds,
Tommaso Ciampa's had 2 matches this season, lost them both. One of which to the Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu, the other of which to Rob Van Dam. That was in fact on the first episode of WWE Dark. Speaking of WWE Dark, Rey Mysterio was on that episode in the main event of the first episode of Dark, losing to El Hijo del Vikingo, who is now an NXT superstar. Can't wait to see what El Hijo del Vikingo gets up to down there on the black and silver brand. But right now it is all about that man, the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa. Man, oh man. Ciampa and Mysterio going to do battle here tonight. Ciampa, of course, a former WWE Tag Team Champion, an inaugural WWE Tag Team Champion. In fact, the first ever Tag Champs alongside Johnny Gargano of DIY. No longer a thing here. Gargano, we saw him last night on SmackDown, team with another superstar in the phenomenal AJ Styles, in a loss to the MFTs, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Ahead of AJ Styles challenging Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship, or sorry, the other way around, Fatu challenging Styles for the US Championship at Money in the Bank. It's going down Sunday night, just 48 hours away. Right now, Tommaso Ciampa right in there with Rey Mysterio. The kick is off on Dark. Let's not waste any more time. We get straight into the action, man. The kick is off. Here we go, folks. Let's get to work. Charles Robinson, the official, ring the bell. Bell has been rung. Match up is underway here tonight. The crowd very much in favour of Tommaso Ciampa. Surprisingly, he's hearing a lot of Ciampa chants. But I'm sure there's a lot of little luchadors out ringside, little luchadors in attendance tonight. Live in Glensdale, Arizona on the SmackDown show, the things that kick us off on WWE Dark. Mysterio takes a side headlock now on Tommaso Ciampa here. Who's going to get a big win here tonight? And it's, look at this, all waist lock on Rey Mysterio by Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa's got that since then. Now Ciampa takes it into a penny predicament. Shoulders down here and a kick out. Rey Mysterio rolls through. And now it's Rey's turn. Penny predicament here. And Rey now rolling. There's Ciampa bridging. Penny predicament, backslide one, kick out by Mysterio back to his feet. Nice penny combination, vulnerable tie once again by Mysterio and Ciampa. Here in this high-paced championship rounds matchup, man. And we could potentially see these guys challenging for championships in the near future, so that's going to be a great way to get up there in the power rankings for these two superstars. Mysterio going to take a hammerlock now on Tommaso Ciampa. This was the first matchup that the live crowd in Glensdale, Arizona got to see last night on SmackDown. And it was this incredible battle between Rey Mysterio and Tommaso Ciampa. Charles Robinson, legendary senior official of the WWE Assemblies for this one tonight. He has assigned the duties. Great. Got that arm again. Another arm wringer back into the hammerlock on Tommaso Ciampa. As this is a much slower pace for Rey Mysterio that would be expected, to be honest. As right now, Tommaso Ciampa going to turn it around. Rey Mysterio is playing Tommaso Ciampa's game, and I think that's benefiting Ciampa for the moment here. As once again, takes a headlock on Rey Mysterio. Well, that side headlock in again. Rey going to have to fight through the pain, but Ciampa is wrenching tight, and Rey Mysterio able to push him off there. Gets that separation well needed, and they're running off the ropes into a flapjack by Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio paying homage now to the late great Eddie Guerrero. And now Rey Mysterio, look at this. Oh, wheelbarrow bulldog off the springboard by Rey. Incredible how his body can move like that. That's incredible as well. Running and springboard moonsault cover, hook in the leg, shoulders down. Scoring turn, a kick out by Ciampa. Rey Mysterio almost just won the entire thing just then in a blink. And you'll miss it. Moment, and speaking of blinking, you'll miss it. Sliding splash to the outside by Rey. Rey is going crazy tonight. Live on WWE Dark, taking care of Ciampa. Rey being pressed moonsault to the floor. Oh, holy hell. And he's like Spider-Man. Rey is on the barricade. And Mysterio can run off it to the outside of the ring. Oh, this is something special. Mysterio sends Ciampa back into the ring here. Count of 6. Charles Robinson reaching 7. Rey getting back in, and Rey. Oh my, wheelbarrow, DDT, cover. Look at the leg, shoulders down off that tornado. Scoring 2 and a kick out, says the official Charles Robinson. Ciampa surviving. What a flurry of offense. Alright, Rey Mysterio, however. Rey now runs in on Ciampa, drop kick in the knee. Off Ciampa, running in a double foot stop. No, Ciampa running net breaker near that separation. And now it could be Ciampa to get some momentum in this contest. Big knee strike right at the bridge of the nose. Intending to get him in the mask. Nonetheless, sends Rey against the ropes. What is Ciampa doing here? Oh God, doesn't want to be there. Oh, full force. Back to Tommaso Ciampa. Well, now he's getting a lot of boos here. There's Ciampa. It's Ciampa knee fist choke, big smack. Now going to turn him right. A massive knee in the temple of Mysterio. Cover, look at the leg, shoulders down. Rey kicking out after all that immediately. Not even allowing Charles Robinson to get his hand on the mat to begin his count. Big forearm by Rey. And Rey already looking to put Ciampa away. Looking for the 619. Down and up off the ropes. No! Ciampa able to catch his legs. And Ciampa drives him down to the mat. Ciampa saw it coming. Studied the playbook of Rey Mysterio. Going to send him up to the barricade here. What's Ciampa going to do here? Big right hand by Ciampa. Another right hand though, blocked by Mysterio. Mysterio going back in, not looking at springboard, looking at springboard again. Went for that wheelbarrow once more, and Ciampa able to move on a harm's way. Ciampa scouting Mysterio, all instincts here. Now pick him up for Project Ciampa. Double knees to the spine of Rey. Cover for his first one of the season. 2 count a kick out by Mysterio. Rey surviving. Ciampa putting in a good shift tonight though. He picks up Rey. Gonna send him back out to the apron. Oh God, Mysterio, you don't want to be there. Big forearm, wallow spell. The DDT back into the ring. Draping style cover. Hook in the leg, shoulders down on Mysterio, who kicks out at 2. Charles Robinson, a man who has officiated countless Rey Mysterio battles. And there, and sees Mysterio is still in this one. Even he's got to be shot. But right now, Ciampa stayed on him, keeping his foot on the gas pedal. Smart strategy when you're in there with one of the greats. And Rey Mysterio, big forearm there is Mustafa Ali. His protege watches on at ringside. Rey now flying in, beautifully executed. Rey being pressed with a moonsault. Rey Mysterio picks him up, big right hand. Another big right hand. There's a third one. Now it's Rey running in and again. Getting that wheelbarrow. Tornado DDT. Ciampa gets spiked on his bald head. And there's Rey Mysterio. Top rope splash. Shakes ahead and got it all. Cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. Scoring 2. Ciampa survives. Oh, just barely getting that shoulder off the canvas. But that was an enthusiastic kick out. An incredibly energetic one. Ciampa powering up. And Ciampa clotheslining right on the floor. If this was a Royal Rumble, Rey Mysterio would have just gotten eliminated by Tommaso Ciampa just there, and there's Rey. Getting taken out by Ciampa. Slingshot, corkscrew, crossbody. Try saying that 5 times fast. Back into the ring goes Rey Mysterio. Ciampa, high rent district. Toppy, top rope. Will it pay off here? High risk. Will it be high reward? Mysterio going to catch him in the midsection. Went for another shot counter that time by Ciampa, who clocked him with the left hand. And the top rope here. There's Mysterio, this time right hand by Ciampa. And Ciampa got him! Diving DDT off the top. Cover, hook in the leg. Shoulders down. There's tourniquet guy. Oh, still ongoing here. Ciampa can't seem to put away Mysterio. Mysterio with a forearm. And Rey Mysterio gonna try it again. He couldn't get it earlier. Let's see if he can now. Dialing it up. 619. That's 10 got it. Mysterio now from the outside. Hey, low. And now it's Rey. Cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulder down. That's gonna do it. 2 count on Ciampa. The kick out. Oh, Ciampa bringing the fight tonight against Rey. Look at Mustafa Ali at ringside. Trying to aid Mysterio on, should I say. Big knee. Ciampa coming in. Second time of the match. Project Ciampa. Project Ciampa. Oh, go Mysterio. Spain gonna be taken after that one. He ain't done yet. Kick to the midsection. Tommaso Ciampa out there. Tail ending. Cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. To get for his first one of the season. Mysterio kicks out. Well, that is Ciampa's best offensive maneuvers. That is Ciampa's best hits, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going out. Getting a candlestick with Charles Robinson. Takes it away from him. Ciampa is getting pissed off. Look at Ciampa turning off the powerbomb. Mysterio, pretty predicament. Shoulders down. Scoring tongue. Mysterio got him. Mysterio got him. Ciampa cost himself the win by going out and getting a candlestick, which just wasn't legal. And he knew it. And Mysterio made him pay for it in that one. Oh, man. Well, what a sudden victory. Mysterio now gets his first win of the season against another losing effort for Tommaso Ciampa. What a battle here tonight. Live on WWE Dark to kick us off. Mysterio and Ciampa, they brought their fight tonight. But it is going to be a hell of a night still to come tonight. Live on WWE Dark. Charles Robinson counting that 1-2, but that was a kick out, an incredibly close encounter, but that was it right there. Mysterio with a 1-2-3 in a victory tonight on Dark from Glensdale, Arizona.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio!
Congratulations, Mysterio, as him and Ali are buzzing with a victory. Ciampa, not so much arguing whether official Charles Robinson will nonetheless still to come tonight. Your main event of the evening, live on Dark. Sees action from the Monday Night roster of things. Live from Daytona Beach, Florida this week. As I lead along, Andrade goes one-on-one with a Swiss cyborg, Cesaro. But coming up next on the NXT side of things, a huge triple threat matchup of women looking for their first win of the season. Kiana James, Ivy Nile, Tatum Paxley. It's next from the NXT side of things in Orlando, Florida from the Performance Center on Dark. We're back live on WWE Dark as there you see Ivy Nile representing American Made here tonight. Live on WWE Dark. And even just doing that, absolutely crazy. Pushing up on the ropes. There's Nile tonight. Ivy Nile, her only matchup this season. She is 0-1. Her only matchup this season came to a loss from Jordan Grace on the very first episode of WWE Dark, in the very first match of Dark. Episode 4 of this season, losing to Jordan Grace. This is now episode 51, and we're only just seeing her now. But here comes one of our two opponents tonight. And here comes the most recent appearance. It's Kiana James. Very interesting talent, and this woman going to be interesting. Triple threat.
From Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana James!
Kiana James losing to Zarya on an episode of WWE Dark the last time she appeared on this season. All three of them, I should point out, all had their matches on WWE Dark, and they all lost them. And they're all 0-1 as well. It's all three of these women's second match of this season. Let's see who can get the win. Big time triple threat match up in ultimate matchup of the evening, of course, tomorrow night is going to be NXT Battleground. These three women are looking to get a big momentum building victory and looking to potentially be in the next NXT special event after Battleground, since they won't all be a part of that. None of them will. But let's see who can make a step in the right direction as Ivan Hale's out. Kiana James is out. Well, here comes the fan favourite, no doubt about it. The energetic and creepy Tatum Paxley. Tatum Paxley's one and only win comes to a loss from Blake Monroe for an opportunity to qualify into the NXT Women's North American title ladder match to crown the inaugural champion. Of course, that ended up being Jada Parker, who competed just the other day on NXT. Will not be a part of the NXT Women's Jackpot ladder match, but will be defending her North American title against the woman that cost her a shot in that ladder match, JC Jane, by walking out in a tag team match as Jada's partner and costing Jada get pinned by Lash Legend. That's right, Lash Legend qualified for the Women's Jackpot ladder match alongside Roxanne Perez in tag team action this past week on NXT by pinning the NXT Women's North American Champion Jada Parker before she's even had her first defense of it. Her first defense comes against JC Jane tomorrow night at NXT Battleground. Let's not forget Money in the Bank coming up Sunday night as well. But right now it's Ivan Hale, it's Kiana James, and it's Tatum Paxley. Triple threat contest. Bell has been rung from your official Jeremy Marcus. Matchup is underway as Kiana and Ivy go straight for Tatum Paxley. Well, a little alliance here has been formed, it seems. As look at this. Choking out Tatum Paxley that time. Head first off the mat, but right now Ivy Hale go behind. Waist lock. Ivy taking down Kiana. Oh, look at me. Tatum Paxley big spinning heel kick that time. Collar and elbow tie up. Tatum Paxley up and down. Down goes Kiana. Waist lock. Ivy Hale. Side Russian leg sweep connecting. Kiana neck breaker. Great athleticism for all three of these women. James now running in with a clothesline. And James another running clothesline. James missing that big kick up to the top of the head by Ivy Nail. And now Nail got Paxley against the ropes. Who is going to get a big win here in this season? To build momentum for themselves and climb up the power rankings in the ever so stacked NXT Women's Division, as the NXT Women's title match for NXT Battleground will be taking place tomorrow night. Julia going to be challenging the champion Tiffany Stratton. Going to be a fun one. Of course, the Women's Jackpot ladder match as a stacked field. So Lucas in there, Blake Monroe, Lola Vice, Stephanie Vaquer, Lash Legend, and Roxanne Perez. Right now it's Phil. Oh my God, it's Kiana James, I believe, busting open Ivy Nail. But right now it's Tatum Paxley going to kick down Tatum Paxley, or kick down Kiana James. Now going after Nail, swinging neck breaker, but Kiana now running in, and down goes Tatum. But Ivy to her feet, missing that elbow drop. Kiana James, nice shot, another nice shot there. They're going after another leg, no missing that chop block. Big boot by Nail. Back and forth these two go in the ring. My goodness. The men's NXT Jackpot ladder match going down at Battleground as well. Going to be Dirty Dom Mysterio, Obafemi, Miles Bourne, Trick Williams, Ethan Page, and Santos Escobar. Is right now it's Tatum Paxley with a kendo stick when Ivy Nail was doing push-ups on the back of Kiana James and heading both women with a kendo stick, repeatedly breaking it over the leg of Ivy Nail. Kiana rolling to the outside, cover on Nail. Paxley for the win here on WWE Dark. One count only and a kick outside Ivy Nail. Well, she ain't going down that easily, man, I'll tell you. A big drop kick now by Tatum Paxley to the back of the net. My goodness, Paxley just a wild animal, and Tatum taking flag, taking out Kiana. Holy smokes. My goodness, look at that. Oh, steel chair from Tatum. For the midsection of Nail. Nail coming back and Nail with the same kick that Tatum's been doing tonight. Picking up Paxley, Kiana James, kendo stick in hand. And then this, Ivy Nail. Oh God, Dragon Sleeper on Tatum. Kendo stick in hand though. From Kiana, but right now it's Ivy. Messing up James. Breaking it up though as Ivy went for the cover on Tatum Paxley. Big kick counter and blocked that time by Kiana. And now it's James. Neck breaker on Ivy now. They're rolling to the outside of the clothesline. Down goes Tatum Paxley. Nice stomp. Kiana James looking for the win. Stomping away on Tatum this time. Picking up Tatum again. Another clothesline. Tatum getting rocked tonight. And this triple threat. Kiana James looking for victory. Picking up Tatum Paxley on the knee. Gonna drop her face first against her knee. Ivy Nile coming back in. Picking up Tatum Paxley. Well, it's Nile and James seemingly working together for the moment, not for long, as Ivy Nile took to attention on Guyana for getting two balls. Good combination with kicks. Look at these in the corners with these kicks. On freaking Tatum, my goodness, the roundhouse. Ivy Nile showing promise tonight, but there's Guyana. My days. Running in and up, massive knee that time on. Tatum Paxley, steel chair shot on Tatum, but wait a minute, Ivy from behind, shoulders down, schoolgirl on Kiana, two, kick out. Kiana James staying alive, elbow drop that time by James with a standing nail, didn't get all of it, nail picking up Tatum Paxley, Kiana from behind on Ivy however, and it was Kiana James picking her up, looking for a suplex, no foul, Kiana, and look at this. Tatum Paxley, steel chair over the skull of Kiana James. Are going to launch it at her. Top rope goes Tatum Paxley. Ivy's on the outside. Kiana down and out for 50 splash cover to the leg. Shoulders down. Scoring two and a kick out by Kiana. Two. Back into the ring is Ivy Nile. Forearm by Paxley. Paxley grabbing her. Cemetery drive. That's a finishing blow. Coming on. Scoring two, James there. No, they're going to kick out anyway. James would have broken it up either way. And Kiana right back there, the neck breaker now. On Tatum Paxley. What a fight tonight, man. There's right now, headbutt now from Ivy Nile. Fighting back. Nile going to sink Kiana. Into that corner, Ivy's busted Kiana wide open, I believe, as she runs in, and a massive boot in the midsection by Ivy Nile. Doing anything she possibly can, steel chip in hand from both Nile and Paxley. Nile hits Kiana with hers, big kick from Ivy on Tatum Paxley here, and look at this, what a scorpion rising type kick. That looks to be the knockout blow. Nail for the cover. Shoulders down on Tatum. Scoring two. Kick out by Paxley. Says the official Jeremy Marcus. All three of these women putting on a fight tonight. And triple threat action on WWE Dark. Ivy Nail looking for the win. Picking up Tatum. Looking for the win right here. Oh, that's such a rack submission. Oh, God, that counter by Kiana. Tatum getting dropped on her head, and a James 401k on the steel chair. Kiana on the cover. Just like that, hook of the leg. Shoulders down, scoring two, and James is going to win it. As Tatum was coming to as well. Kiana James. Oh, with an upset, some would say. Getting the victory today. I was sure Tatum Paxley was the favourite. Well, turns out not to be the case. Turns out the favourite is none other than Kiana James. Defying expectations. Mega Brain wins it all tonight. But what a battle, ladies and gentlemen. It was a very close encounter. Tatum Paxley almost had it right here. Kiana James could have broke it up, kind of backed off a little bit, but Ivy was still able to kick out. And then this was the end right here. Paxley getting dropped on her head. Nail getting dropped with a 401k on a steel chair with a 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Kiana James, for snapping your losing streak and picking up your first win of the season.
Here is your winner, Kiana James.
Was Kiana James victorious? Very bloody. Doesn't look like a winner, but tonight she is. Now 1-1. Could she climb up the ranks here in this series? Remains to be seen. Congratulations, however, going out to Kiana James. Mega Brain victorious live on WWE Dark. Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. From the Monday Night Raw side of things in Florida, Daytona Beach to be exact. It's Andrade taking on Cesaro. It's next on your main event of the evening. Here we go, main event of Dark Monday Night Raw side of things, Daytona Beach, Florida. As out first, here comes El Idolo, Andrade. Last time we saw this man, he lost to the Maverick Logan Paul on Monday Night Raw. Let's see if we can get a big win back here tonight, live in your main event.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico. Weighing in at 230 pounds, Andre Day.
Here we go then, folks. Don't go out of it. Big time international season main event coming your way. It's next, live on Dark, Andrade Cesaro. Here we go, man. Got a big collision in our hands. We're back live on Dark. As there you see, the Swiss Cyborg, the Swiss Superman, Switzerland's greatest export, Cesaro, the King of Swing as well. So many nicknames to describe how incredible this talent is. Former NXT North American champion of last season, but just yet in this season, not picked up a win yet. He's 0-2. One loss to the ring, get it out. Gunther, another loss in tag team action to Imperium's Ludwig Kaiser and Rusev when he teamed with his former partner, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. Tonight he is back to singles competition, this time in the main event of WWE Dark against a winner of a previous match on Dark in the main event before. That being Andrade, who knocked off the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne in the main event of WWE Dark a number of weeks ago. But nonetheless, here we go. Bell has been rung. Referee assigned to the for this one is Mr. Danilo Afeblio. It's Cesaro and Andrade getting the crowd hyped up in your main event tonight from Daytona Beach, Florida on the Monday Night Raw side of things. Live on Dark. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie up between these two superstars. Andrade is 2-2 in this series thus far, losing a fatal four-way matchup. Well, there's that waist slot there from Andrade. Sorry, he's 1-2 there. It could be 2-2 if he wins this matchup. It's Cesaro went for that roll up the counter. Beat Pete Dunne in this season, but losing a four-way match and losing to Logan Paul. Cesaro, we mentioned, has 2 defeats. Let's see if he can get his first win of this season tonight. And this main event, Cesaro got that arm here of Andrade. What a week it is still to be, man. Incredible weekend of action with NXT Battleground tomorrow night and Money in the Bank on Sunday. The main event of Battleground going to be the NXT Championship on the line as Ilya Dragunov, the challenger, gives a shot at Austin Theory, the champion. Very a great main event. Those two have collided before. And a main event of this very show, WWE Dark last season. Check that match out. It is going down in the rematch. Dragunov won the last one. Can he win it again and win the title? We find out tomorrow night. Gonna see North American Championship and Cruiserweight Championship Open Challenge matches as well as Bronson Reed and Javon Evans respectively going to host open challenges for their respective championships. And the Lucha Brothers, after winning the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, will challenge the Creed Brothers for the NXT Tag Team titles. All that, so much more going down NXT Battleground tomorrow night. And then of course we turn our attention to Money in the Bank, where the show is kicking off for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Keith Lee, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor representing Monday Night Raw, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre representing Thursday Night SmackDown. And Rhea Ripley is going to defend her Women's World title against the Women's Intercontinental Champion Liv Morgan. The woman as well, let's not forget, who defeated Bayley in a champion versus champion matchup at Saturday night's main event to retain her Women's Intercontinental Championship. Bayley, of course, the Women's US Champion of SmackDown. Liv's already won a champ versus champ match. Can she win another and capture the Women's World title against Rhea Ripley this Sunday night? And Jacob Fatu going to be challenging AJ Styles for the United States Championship. Going to be an awesome one. Then the tag titles on the line. Usos and the War Raiders. Usos, the inaugural World Tag Team Champions. Can they win them for a second time against the Raiders? This Sunday night, going to have to wait and see. Adam Cole going to be defending his Intercontinental Championship against the leader of Imperium. Or well, not the leader, but a member of Imperium. And the Bulgarian Brute Rusev. All the meanwhile, Cesaro and Andrade will continue to go back and forth here. Look at the strength of Cesaro. My goodness, gonna set him out there. That's right, Adam Cole and Rusev, Intercontinental title on the line at Money in the Bank this Sunday night. Gonna be a great night of action all round. WWE title on the line as well. Braun Breaker finally gets his shot of redemption after being cashed in on by Daniel Bryan at Clash in Paris in the main event. After Braun just underwent an incredible dominating fatal four-way. A very physical main event at Clash in Paris. He got cashed in on by Bryan. So they wants to even the score. Breaker's already got a victory over Bryan. Bryan technically has a win over Breaker now. It's the rubber match at Money in the Bank for the WWE Championship of the World. Right now Andrade, the senses are back in the ring after taking the flight to the outside, but missing the mark. Well, that slingshot corkscrew crossbody back in the ring. Cesaro going to make him pay for it now. And a gut wrench by Cesaro. The Women's Money in the Bank ladder match going down this Sunday night as well, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, wait a minute, Cesaro, hold that thought. We're going to go swinging. The Cesaro swing. It's the Cesaro 6-round full effect tonight. Cesaro looking to lock in the submission. Looking for the sharpshooter here. Nicely done by the Swiss Cyborg. No, the rope saving him out of bounds that time. Cesaro arguing with the official, but there's no time to do that. You're going to keep on your opponent. Keep your foot on the gas pedal. Cesaro, metal rope now. Andrade doesn't want to be there. Stalling, delayed, vertical, superplex incoming. When's it coming? Now it's coming! Beautifully executed by Cesaro that time. Into the cover, moving the leg, shoulder down for the victory in your main event of the evening. Scoring 2 and a kick out by Elita Love. And nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, double foot stomp now, and out the way, there's that big feet kick elbow combination. Andrade covers, one arm draped over Cesaro, and immediately Cesaro gonna kick out. How the hell is he able to do that? Well, the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, as I was saying, Io Sky's in there, Chelsea Green's in there, last year's winner Becky Lynch is in there, the Women's US Champion Bayley's in there, Bianca Belair as well, and Lyra Valkyria. Andrade heads to the top rope. Andrade, oh goodness, look at that! An incredible inverted senton. Cover, hook in the leg, shoulder down, kick out by Cesaro as this one rolls on. Shaping up to be a great main event as this matchup. And speaking of great main events, Money in the Bank this Sunday, the main event of that one is going to be the megastar LA Knight defending the world title against John Cena in the midst of Cena's retirement tour. Well, he will for definite retire at WrestleMania. Will he be a world champion before then, though? Gonna have to wait and see. We find out Sunday night as LA Knight and Cena collide for the World Heavyweight Championship. All that and so much more coming down this Sunday at Money in the Bank. And this Saturday tomorrow at Battleground for Andrade La Sombra. Hammerlock, DDT and Cesaro for the 2 count, almost securing victory. But a kick out by Cesaro in this main event. Oh man, I can't believe it, but look at this. Cesaro turns the ties and a big 4 on the one Elite alone. Gonna pick up Andrade. No, Cesaro got the upper hand here. Oh goodness, Cesaro. Straight jacket, powerbomb. The Ricola bomb of the former NXT North American Champion. 2 count for victory and a kick out there. Says the official with Iblio. What a close call. Cesaro almost had the win right there. Almost picked up his first win of the season. And now he says into the corner the European uppercut. After European uppercut. Oh goodness, Andrade, you ain't gonna like that view, buddy, old pal. In the corner, another uppercut. And here comes the uppercut train. There's a Cesaro section tonight. On full effect. Off the rope, Cesaro now. Drop kick by Cesaro. This was Cyborg. Cut, dude. Nay, Andrade. Thanks for coming. There's the 2 count. No, Cesaro almost had it. But Andrade survives. Well, this is incredible. And oh god, look at Cesaro. Oh, Cesaro stomping away. And oh, missing that. Double foot stomp again. We saw that earlier. Now Andrade running in. Wheelbarrow build-up. Well, it'll be Andrade's time to put this one away. He's trying to. Sends him in the corner, went for a jab. Big forearm shot by Andrade. Now what's Andrade thinking? Oh goodness. Top rope, I've seen this before. Moonsault moving the way. Didn't move that time. Double moonsault by Andrade. Cesaro could be dead in the water tonight. Live on WWE Darkest Andrade with a haluva kick S maneuver. Shades of Sami Zayn, who tapped out of John Cena this past Monday night on Raw. To allow Cena to head in to the world title main event on Money in the Bank this Sunday. Andrade double knees. Meteora in the corner by Elidolo. He ain't done yet. Not by a long shot. Top rope goes Andrade for the fatal nail in the coffin. The frog splash for cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. Scoring two. No! Cesaro surviving again. What a physical main event. Tonight live on WWE Dark. Andrade on the outside. Going to the apron. Gonna spring back. Can it able to take him out. Springboard cross body. Off the corkscrew, but wait a minute. Cesaro getting up back in control to put him away. Neutralizer by Cesaro. And the cover for his first win of the season. Did he look to be in position to count again? Oh, this is the show before Money in the Bank and before Battleground, and these two are showing why they deserve to be on shows like that. Well, they gotta climb up the power rankings. They gotta get victories. You can put on as good as a match you like, but it's wins and losses that count. It's those that matter. Andrade swinging a miss off the Rocco's line. Down goes Cesaro. A hell of a fight. Into the corner now goes Cesaro. Andrade gonna really want some big smack. Big shot again, no counter by Cesaro, sends him into the corner. Cesaro in control, big elbow, into the bridge of the nose and the jaw of Cesaro, hooks him in. Andrade with a message! By the D1, whoever you want to call it, could be the end of Cesaro. 2 count, he got him, it is. That's it, Andrade, stunning Impact victory. Here tonight, live in your main event of WWE Dark. What a fight. Andrade wins it. He is 2-2 now in this season. Andrade, unfortunately, for Cesaro, drawing 2-0-3. Still not got a victory in this season, but there's plenty of time for Cesaro to turn that around in the near future. Andrade continues, more victories, more opportunities perhaps for him to come in the near future. Congratulations, Andrade. Great fight for Cesaro. Unfortunate outcome tonight for the Swiss Cyborg, but an incredible win and this incredible main event from the Monday Night Raw side of things, live from Daytona Beach, Florida. The European uppercut train. These two brought it all. Battleground gonna be awesome. Money in the Bank gonna be awesome. You don't want to miss a second of the action right here on this KO Productions Universe Mode season. But there you see the victory right here for Andrade. The message, the 1, 2, 3. The victory today goes to Elidolo. To the victor goes the sport.
Here is your winner, Andrade Day.
Well, what a matchup. What a win for Andrade. And what a show it's been here live from the SmackDown side of things in Glendale, Arizona. From the NXT side of things in Orlando, Florida. And from the Monday Night Raw side of things in Daytona Beach, Florida. That's all we have time for here tonight, folks, live on WWE Dark. Join us tomorrow for Battleground and Sunday for Money in the Bank.